Problem 1. A field goal kicker has a 65% success rate for kicks less than 35 yards in length. During the season, the kicker is expected to have 40 attempts from this distance. How many of these attempts are expected to be successful? All right, when I see this 65%, I automatically think that's a number compared to 100. So I'm thinking 65 over 100. It also said that they expected him to make 40 attempts at kicks during this season. So total, he's probably going to take 40 kicks. They want to know how many of those are expected to be successful. So they want to know how many out of 40. Some of you may be used to using a proportion that's set up like this with the keywords is over of equals percent over 100. Remember that percent is the number compared to 100. And then when we're setting things up, if we have something next to the word is, we put it on top, or something next to the word of, we put it on bottom. So this is, it says during the season the kicker is expected to have 40 attempts. So out of those 40 attempts, since I used the word of, I would put the 40 down here. I want to know how many he is going to make. So that's what I'd be looking for. Now we've talked about a couple of different ways to solve proportions. One of them we decided we could cross multiply and divide. So if I cross multiply, these would be the two numbers I'm trying to cross multiply, 40 times 65. So I would have my calculator. So I have 40 times 65. Let's see what kind of answer that gives. 2,600. And since I did the cross multiply part, now I need to divide. So I'm going to divide by that 100. So 2,600 divided by 100 would give me an answer of 26. So that's reasonable. If he's going to take 40 attempts during the season, 26 of them could be successful. That's a little over half, and his percentage was a little over half. So that makes sense. So I would pick 26 as my answer. Remember, we could also check this on our calculator. We had practiced going into the y equals section and entering that. So I'll clear out anything that's in here already. Our proportion was x over 40, so x divided by 40. And for the other part, we're going to put in 65 over 100. So I'll go ahead and graph that. And I can see that I've zoomed out before, so I might not be able to see my information. I want to quickly zoom in, and I'm going to go to Z standard because that's my standard normal window. And it looks like on here that it might intersect and it might be off the screen. So I am going to zoom out. So I'm going to hit 3 and then enter so it actually zooms out. Now once it's zoomed out, what I want to do is go to second, calculate the intersection. I see a blippy on the screen, so I'm going to hit enter. I see blippy again, so I'm going to hit enter, and I want it to guess. Notice down here in the corner, it does give me an answer of x equals 26, and that's what we decided our answer was earlier.